Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mad Zach here, bringing you another episode in our franchise mode. Now, I haven't posted a lot on this channel lately, mostly because I've been really busy. Over the weekend that just passed, I went to the Montreal games over the weekend. I saw Montreal against Washington, Montreal against Edmonton, two great games. Unfortunately, Montreal lost both games, but that's not the end of it. Great atmosphere in the Bell Center as always, and it was really fun. I had an amazing time. And before that, the reason I didn't post anything is because I was working to get there, and I had colleges to look at and all that stuff. So I'm very sorry about that, but we're ready. We're going back to filming. And here is the team for everyone that did not remember what it looked like. In our last video, we picked up Marcel Cloutier, first-line center, 22 years old, elite, as our free agent player. I'm really excited to use him. We got McDonough and Kavanagh on the first line with him. We got Barkov, Trudeau, and Myers on the second. We got Tarasov, Ollie, Bennett on the third, Delarose, Patrick, and Lipon on the fourth. On defense, we got Yossi and Carlson, Wes Persaud and Sam Morin, S.L. Lindell and Ryan Murphy. Now, in the last video, I actually did not sign Sam Morin, and I forgot to save, so it was a good thing that I forgot. I got to sign him again. Offensive defenseman with a defensive defenseman helps a lot, so I'm really glad for that. Goalie is Thorne. That's going to start this year. He's 22 years old. He's 87. We got Darby as our backup right now, and that's going to be the team for now. We're going to go through the sim. We're going to get some stuff going, and I'll see you guys at the halfway point of the season. I'll show you all the stats, all the things you guys need to know, and if a trade happens, I'll let you guys know, so I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so I completely brain cramped and realized that I had passed 3 games more, and it is not going well for us. We were 21 and 23 this year. I don't know what's going on with the team. It is not going as good as I thought it would. I think that our defense is just not that strong, and I think that really is not helping us at all. So these are the stats for us so far. We got 36 points from both Barkov and Cloutier. We got 31 from Trudeau, 26 from Kavanagh and Carlson. I don't know why I said their names backward. 24 points from Wes Persaud. We got 21 from Bennett, 19 from Meyer and Ollie. McDonough has 18, and Tarasov has 15. Yossi has 10, and so does Patrick. So our team is not really performing that great this year. I see a lot of minus on my fourth line. I got to change some of that. That's really bad now that I'm noticing it because the rest of the team isn't doing so horrible. But it is not going good for us this year. I've put people on the chopping block, on the trade deadline, on the trading block, and we'll see what we can do with that. But I mean, I don't know what to say or do. I'm afraid that Anthony DeAngelo, 50 points, leads the league in points. That's amazing. There's Rudolph for 46 and Teravainen for 45, Stamkos 44, DeBrincat, Hall and McKinnon 42, and a bunch of people are close to them. The thing I'm afraid of is my 2 best defensemen, John Carlson and Roman Josi, are both turning 35, and that's usually the age limit where people retire. So hopefully they don't. If they do, well, we are going to have to go through some kind of rebuild or something because it is not going good. What's our goalie doing? Let's check what's going on with Julian Thorne and Brandon Darby. So Thorne has pretty much started every game. I'm gonna give him a break. I'm gonna let Darby start a few games, and we'll see where that goes with that. But that's what's going on so far, guys. We are not doing really well. We're 7th in the division, and the playoffs have not seemed to be in our sights. And the worst part is I don't have a first round pick this year because it was for Marcel Cloutier's contract. So I'm going to keep going. We'll see if we can get something at the deadline for some players. I put Joe Valenio on the trading block because he's pretty much peaked, unfortunately. I've also put Barkov because he's a very good and has very good trade value, so maybe we can get a top defenseman for him. And I also put Roman Josi just in case that we could get someone younger. So I'm going to keep the simming going, and we'll hopefully make the playoffs. All right, guys, so just real quick, I've best lines it now So they put Trudeau on the third line, Barkov on the second, Cloutier on the first. I want to try this and see if this helps. And I brought up Stefan Roden for our fourth line. Hopefully he can bring something because, as you guys can see, Nolan Patrick is minus 17 and Lippon is minus 15. And the guy who's replacing Delarose is minus 18. So I can't get that from my fourth line. I really got to try something else. So I'm going to try Roden there, see how that goes. And, yep, I'm going to keep simming, and hopefully something good happens. And this is our record at this point in the video. We are 24-1. So let's try it out. And, yeah, I'll see you guys at the end where we'll get to the playoffs. All right, guys, so we're arriving at the end, and our second half is much better than our first. I believe that the line changes have helped. We are 42-35-2 with 3 games left. So I don't know if we're close to a playoff spot or not. We're going to stop before the last game and see where we're at. Oh, and there I just said it on the banner there. We did make the playoffs, which is very good. I was really scared that we were not going to make it this year, but we do. It's obviously another great year for us. I'm going to slow sim this last game, see what happens. As you guys can see right there, we're pretty much locked up the second overall position in our division. And here we go for our last game of the season, first period. 3-0 Myers, Timo Meyer, Tarasov, and Yossi second period. Nylander on Darby in the third. We put 2 more, Carlson and Roden, our call-up from this video. And we take the last game 5-2. The 3 stars of the last game, Tarasov and Roden, 2 new guys looking to make a mark. So anyways, a great game for the boys. Before I see who we face in the playoffs, let's check the stats for us this year. So you guys can see Cloutier put up 68 points, and as a 94 overall, I can hope for a lot more, hopefully. Jacques Trudeau put up 67, and he was put on the third line, so that's great. Barkov 65 on the second. So my 3 top centers were really good this year. Persaud, again, 56 points for us. A great defenseman to have. I mean, this kid, 50, 40, 56. And he's going to have a great career. I just wish his overall would go up a lot more than that. Kavanov had 52 for us. As you guys can know, Kavanov was probably our best draft pick we ever had. And you know, if he can put up 50 points a year, that's pretty good. I can't complain. Carlson had 50 points as a 35-year-old. That's great. 47 for McDonough, which is, I think, a career high by 1 point. So that's great. Wait, was it 1 point? Yeah, by 1 point. So that's great. Meyer had 43. Bennett had 38 as a rookie, which is pretty good. He had 60 points in the AHL last year, so he kind of brought it over. Tarasov is the same thing. 38 points. He had 47 as an AHL rookie last year. So he went up. Ollie was also a rookie. Patrick, 28 points on the fourth line. I can't complain too much. Yossi had 22. Lippon had 20. Yossi, I really hope that he doesn't, he's not going to progress anymore, but it's a shame because he's a great defenseman. Kyle Clifford, we picked up as a waiver, and I didn't even realize I had picked him up. I just clicked real fast, and he was there. So that was kind of cool. The hero, Stefan Roden, he played 33 games for us and had 17 points on the fourth line. He was a +5. He helped us really, really, really a lot. And, just an amazing showing from him for sure. If we go to the entire league, we will see who led the way. At the halfway point, it was Anthony DeAngelo, a defenseman, had 50 points. So let's see if he keeps his crown for the entire year. He does. 83 points as a defenseman. 29 years old, 83 points. He led the league. Rudolph had 82, and Teravainen had 82. So the goalies had a great year this year because not a lot of people passed point a game. So that's, unheard of. It will never happen now. Probably, anyways, in the real life for sure. Goalies, the best goalie of the year goes to Gerby, Rod Gerby, 40 wins for the Ottawa Senators, had a pretty good year. Pratt had a pretty good year as well. I mean, there's a bunch of goalies that had pretty good years. But I see a 929 Kakkonen from Minnesota, who had a really good year, good goals against, good save percentage. And where's our guy? Where is Julian Thorne right there? 52 games played, 283, 24 and 24. So I think it really picked up when Brandon Darby was switched. There he is, 277. He went 20 and 11. So Darby might be the worst goal. Well, not the worst goalie, but a lower overall. So, but he helped us in the long run, I guess. So there you have it, guys. This was the year. I don't know where we're at now, but year 2024, 2025 sim. And to finish it off, let's see who we face in the first round. We are second place, so we'll face third place in the other division, I believe. So it will be the Detroit Red Wings. So in our next video, we'll do the playoffs. It'll be us, Montreal Canadiens against Detroit. About this channel, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. And if I do reach 100 subscribers, I will give away something in Hut. And it'll be pretty substantial, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you do subscribe so you guys can get that prize on Hut. And unless the world ends, I will see you in the playoffs.